Well, looks like Zecora fulfilled her contractual obligation to show up once a season. Something weird is going on with Twilight's friends in What About Discord? After spending a whole 3-day weekend organizing books, Twilight sees that Discord has gotten pretty chummy with her friends while she was gone, and she wonders how and why they've gotten so close. So what's good? I do like the concept of this episode. This is the first time we've seen Twilight in a situation where she's jealous of someone, so it made me wonder how she would handle that jealousy. Would she deny it? Would she wallow in it? Would she try to hide it? This is a side of Twilight that we've never seen before, and one that I was definitely interested in seeing. Based on what we're shown, Twilight has a very hard time admitting when she's jealous, and because of her status as the Princess of Friendship, she thinks that she has to maintain this facade of never feeling even the slightest bit of envy. With that in mind, I think Discord was the best character to make Twilight admit to her jealousy. As a matter of fact, he was probably the only character that could. At this point, the one character that can get under Twilight's skin is Discord, and in order for Twilight to confront the fact that she was jealous, she needed someone to get under her skin and break that facade. This was an interesting role for Discord to play. Unlike Three's a Crowd, where he just messed with Twilight and Cadence just for the sake of it, there's a method to his madness here. He got someone to confront and accept an unpleasant side of themselves, a side that they didn't want to admit existed. He pretty much gave Twilight the Persona 4 treatment. I can already see people claiming that Discord was being mean-spirited, cruel, blah 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 blah, pretty much Ne'er-do-well 2.0, but I think Twilight needed to face the fact that she was jealous one way or another, and compared to having her life threatened by a tassel worm, I don't think what Discord did to her in this episode was that bad. So what's not so good? By now it's clear that I do like the concepts and ideas that this episode presented. The execution though... Here's the thing. Throughout the episode, Discord and Twilight's friends reminisced over the weekend they spent together, and the story tries to draw humor from the fact that Twilight doesn't know what happened and why it's so funny, but neither do we. We're in the same position that she's in. We don't have any context to that inside joke, so the humor that we, the viewers, would get out of the episode would have to come from other things like Twilight's reactions, and they aren't very funny. If anything, it just leaves me more confused because I don't know what that inside joke was. I also think the episode oversold the idea that the rest of the main six have become friends with Discord. It's certainly not an unbelievable concept, but even when you consider that Discord was rubbing it in Twilight's face intentionally, the episode pushed it so much to the point where it felt forced, and at that point, I really couldn't blame Twilight for being suspicious. There was so much emphasis put on their newly formed friendship that it felt artificial, which further adds to the confusion. Overall, this episode had a great concept and really brings something new to the table with not only Twilight but also Discord. However, the actual execution of the episode fumbled a bit, and the only laughs I got were from the various references to other media. And yes, I caught all of them because I know that someone's gonna ask me if I saw them in the comments. The problem is that, at least to me, referential humor can only do so much to make an episode funny without bringing another type of humor into the mix to make it more varied. The end result is an episode that I can't give more than a resounding meh. It had a lot of good things going for it, but it didn't quite come together. Hold up. Is that... bruh. Next week we'll get our third map episode with Twilight and Fluttershy as they play Family Feud. Wait. Oh, they break up a family feud. They really should have made that clearer. So, what did you think about What About Discord? Let me know in the comments below or hit me up on social media. And consider supporting me on Patreon or commissioning me for art via PayPal. Until next time, keep it sketchy, folks.